What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. In this video, I'm gonna show y'all part of my Palantir journey. I'm gonna show y'all, buy receipts of me buying all those shares I be talking about under $20 because people think it's fake, and I want to explain the thought process behind it and how hopefully you too could do the same thing next time. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people that say I'm a day trader, I started buying Palantir on this account in 2022, May 2022. As y'all can see, we was buying shares for $7, $7, $9, $8. We ended up selling some of these shares in September 2022 because that's when I decided to change this account to the account you guys know today. So I started buying shares in my, what account was it? TD Ameritrade. For the rest of 2022, but then we got back with it in 2023 once Palantir started exploding and they reported AIP, as y'all can see here. Got May 2023. This when we really started going crazy on Palantir. Started with a $5 worth of Palantir. Then we bought 4 shares at 10. Then we bought another share at 10. 3 more at 10. And it goes on and on. The $9 shares, the $10 shares, the 11s, the 12s, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's the whole 2023. So if you know anything about trading, day trading is buying a stock and selling the stock the same day. Buying the stock and selling the stock years later is not day trading. That's an investment. I was charged long-term capital gains on that, not short-term. There's a huge difference. But let's keep going. We was buying 2023 all throughout the 15s, 16s. As many shares I bought back then, I wish I could have bought more. 14, 15, 16, 14, 16, 17. It's all 2023. It's all 2023. And notice there's no sales. 2023, 17, 16, 15, 14. When it fell, we was still buying it. Like, as y'all can see, the list gets extensive. That was 2023. 2024, we started buying at 16, 24, 20s, all that. Y'all see what's going on here. So I say this to say, what made me so confident about this stock back in the day? Well, if you were watching Palantir when it first IPO, it went from $8 to $40. Came all the way back down to 27. I've been watching it since then. And even back then, before AIP was out, they were telling us Palantir is in a business that doesn't have competition. They've got products that the competition can't compete with. Once AI comes out, we get AIP, we get the use cases. ChatGPT was just coming out around the time, and they were talking about ontology and hallucinations. And I realized that Palantir was the key to get your large language models to run without hallucinating. So we just kept loading up. And here's 2024. You see it's done got all the way to 30, 40, 50, 60. We still buying. 60, 70, 80, 70. Still buying. 68. As y'all can see, we've been buying Palantir for a long time. 2025, now we buying it in the hundreds, man. But this is what investing is all about. It's about doing research and finding a thesis. If you're the type of person who just goes to work and comes home, there's no way you could have researched Palantir in a way that would have made you start buying it hand over fist at $8. I literally started going crazy the moment they announced AIP and went gap profitable. I had a decent amount of shares, but I really loaded up once they went gap profitable and started, doing their thing. So I just show y'all this to show that if you really do your research and you lock in on a stock, you can do things like this. Like I said, at this point, in this account, I've got 77 shares. But as you can see, the only sale in here is 10 shares here, 20 shares there. We bought like 400 some shares. I transfer them to other accounts because, like I say, I don't like to show my whole net worth. But you guys can do the math. So what do I want everyone to take from this? The key is the research. Do not be intellectually lazy, especially in this time coming up with AI coming. It doesn't make sense. What I would tell people is you need to really get off work and learn something. That's why you haven't seen me on this video. I've been doing more hours at my job. I've been doing more hours learning You know, I'm gonna keep this YouTube channel, but I've actually been starting other YouTube channels to take advantage of AI. We're gonna talk more about that soon, man. But you know, this just a video, you know, showing the backstory, showing the history, and I'm gonna get back to y'all in the next one.